How you doing, Duff here? Welcome to another lunchtime ride on the OneWheel XR. I'm very much a schedule-oriented person, and my schedule at lunch usually included going to the gym, which I had a schedule there as well. So now that going to the gym is off the schedule, I've been trying to work out a new arrangement here in our new reality. And it seems like what I'm settling on is 3 days a week. I'd like to do my my impromptu workouts in the parking garage, and then 2 days a week get out and ride on my PEVs, so on my lunch hour. So I think that's what we're doing, and we'll see if this truck sees me. I'm not sure. I guess he did. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're riding. So I had the idea that it would be cool if I would be able to, or I was wondering if I'd be able to make it to the beach and back on a lunch hour on the XR. I might be able to do that, but what is negative in my mind is all of the wide roads that I have to cross in order to get there. And now, of course, the traffic on these roads is not anywhere close to normal right now. Florida is still not operating under a shelter-in-place order, but still there are, I would say the majority of businesses are not, they're either closed or they're not operating normal hours. You know, right here, it looks like we're in front of one example right now. That place looks empty. Bell's Outlet. I don't remember hearing that they closed, but it sure seems that way, right? Wow, there's no one here. There was a change to one of my food staples, Dunkin' Donuts. And not only have they gone to drive-through only, yesterday I heard that they actually reduced their hours to closing at 5 p.m. They used to close at 8 or 9 p.m. So considering I usually get my afternoon coffee on the way home from work, I'm just sneaking it in under the bell now at this point. Yeah, this parking lot is wide open, more or less. Very, very few vehicles here. Yeah, this shopping mall or shopping strip is occupied mostly by retail, but either that retail is outright closed or people just aren't coming. So during my last video, I talked pretty at length about the whole traumatic thing for me that I went through with that baby palm rat that I live trapped, but got himself stuck trying to escape the live trap, and more than likely did not make it. I don't know 100% for sure, but that was traumatic for me. And unfortunately, yesterday we had more animal bad news happen. Cindy contacted me early in the morning when she walked into the coop to clean it. She saw our one hen, Ginger, on the floor dead. Ginger was one of the younger hens. We got a group of 6 hens a couple years ago. She was the runt of the hens, and she was kind of like low on the pecking order. She's usually the one that everybody else picked on. But she very much reminded me of Kristen, our chicken before this, the most recent one that passed away, who again was always the one that got picked on. But they both were very, very, maybe because they didn't have a lot of good relationships with the other hens, they seemed to gravitate towards Cindy and I. They wanted our attention, and they sought us out at night. When I would put them to bed, Ginger would make her way across the perch to make sure that she was in front of me, so I would pet her a little bit. And as she's doing it, she's getting pecked by the other hens, getting picked on, and she didn't care. She just wanted to get close to me, so I pet her a couple times. She knew her name. She would respond to her name, so very sad. When I got home last night, I reviewed the footage to see what happened overnight. And it didn't appear that she was sick or anything. It looked like what happened at about 3 in the morning. She just went to shift. shift her position. She slipped, lost her balance somehow, fell off the back of the perch. The perch, which we did lower a couple feet, the perch is no more than 2 feet high at this point. It's very low, just for this reason. But she fell in a way that broke her neck. Unfortunately, with the chicken, their necks are extremely fragile. It takes very little to break them. And unfortunately, when she fell, it looks like that's what happened to Ginger. She broke her neck. So R.I.P. Ginger. I buried her last night. It's rough for me, man. It's rough for me to bury pets. You know, and a lot of people laugh like, "Ah, chickens, they're not pets." Well, what can I tell you? To Cindy and I, they are. So it was very sad for me to bury her. All right, enough sad animal stories. I think what I might try to do instead, since I don't really want to try to get to the beach, I might actually just ride up to Sugden Park, the place that I've been doing my running at, primarily for the last month and a half. I've taken a few pictures of it. I haven't ridden it in a long time. I've ridden PEVs there before, but not in quite a while. So let's head up that way. It's right up here at the traffic light. It's not far away at all. And it does have a beach technically, even though it is technically closed. All right, welcome to Sugden Park. A lot of vehicles here. Let's see how well people are practicing social distancing in the park. If I were to guess, probably not so well. Yeah, like over behind me, there's a group of 4 guys sitting at a conventional picnic table. That's not proper distancing. Behind me, you can see the beach area. I don't know if you can see the yellow tape. They have it all roped off so you do not access the beach. Keeping my paths around people nice and wide. There's some more disturbing information out there where they're talking about how the virus might not be as much of a droplet thing and more of an aerosol thing. And if it's an aerosol virus, that means that you don't have to just have someone cough near you or sneeze by you. It's much more readily available just in the air, just from breathing. So, yeah, that's not good news. Another reason that wearing a mask all the time might not be a bad idea. Even if it's not an N95 mask, it's going to be better than nothing. That's for sure. So usually when I'm out here on my runs, I do 2 loops around this path. The path is almost exactly 1.5 miles. So I do 2 loops, so it's 3 miles, 5K maybe, and that's enough. I find it more challenging than the running around the track, but it's a lot more visually interesting for sure. Yeah, actually I should have brought my buff today to ride. I just forgot it. Some blind turns here. You got to be a little cautious as you round them. All right. This area of the parking lot might look familiar to you. This is where I was doing like the final parts of my backwards training. I was riding backwards here, and I was marking how far I would get with each attempt. Yeah, this is a big milestone location for me when it comes to learning to ride an EUC backwards. So this is called Lake Avalon. Lots and lots of gators in this lake. So as far as my work situation goes, nothing dramatic has changed. They're still doing 50% staffing. One change is that they haven't officially announced it, but originally they were saying they were going to reevaluate the closure on April 3rd. Sounds like they're going to be extending that to the middle of April for now. And who knows, that might just keep extending from there. We shall see. So a lot of strangeness. Oh my God, look at all the people in the pavilion over there. Quite a few. Not really being socially distant. All right, we're back to the beginning. I hope you enjoyed your tour of Sugden Park. All right, I just exited the park, and now we are in what they classify as East Naples, which is the lower end part of town. When you say you live in East Naples, the rich and famous would sort of look down on you, but you know, they're mostly affordable. Well, affordable by Naples standards, single-family homes. It's not bad. No idea what a house in this area sells for. I mean, when I say affordable, you know, that probably means $300,000 nowadays. But maybe not now, who knows? Maybe real estate prices will plummet just like everything else is. Oh, just a hot tip, and I don't know about how valid it'll be by the time this video posts, but as of late this morning, I was able to go on Walmart.com and buy a 12-pack of paper towels. They restricted you to just one per order, but yeah, got a 12-pack of paper towels. So maybe they're trying to get a little bit more back in the supply chain. All right, never been back this way. Here comes a Hyundai SUV that I can see quite easily thanks to my awesome rear view mirror. See? You probably thought I was psychic. Nope. Rear view mirror, man. It's a godsend. Link in the description below. I was just sitting at an intersection waiting to cross. Some dude in a bike, and the undeniably strong smell of marijuana was wafting about. Probably a lot of that going on right about now. Never a fan of being on a one wheel in the bike lane of a busy road. We'll be getting off in just a second. Wouldn't be a one-wheel ride without some extreme moments like the speed bump. Extreme! Even though I'm not fully recovered, we're going to do it again. Extreme! Extreme. All right, let's go see how our nearby Walmart is doing. Parking lot does not look that full, does it? I think at this point people have just accepted the fact that, you know, those items that were being rushed and hoarded are just not going to be available. And, you know, hopefully some of the panic has eased off a little bit. People just have to, you know, come to grips with this is going to be a long haul. And hoarding isn't going to really help the situation. Yeah, this really looks like about the normal amount of cars you would see in this store on a regular day, so yeah. Don't feel like going inside though, that's for sure. looks like there's a burgundy SUV following me. How did I know that? All right, here's the parking garage where I've been doing my parking garage level 5 workouts. I got time to go up here real quick, I think. I don't feel like riding all the way up to the top. Technically not allowed, and practically I don't feel like the potential hassle. All right, got one more little path I can do around the government center. Do one more loop and I should call it a day. In the back part of the campus here is actually a local Florida Department of Health building, which I think has been actively, conducting some of the testing. Right back here. Not the kind of place I'd be wanting to work in right now, for sure. Another parking garage as well. We've got 2 big parking garages on the government campus. And of course, no county government complex would be complete without the county jail, evident by the razor wire along the top of the fence. All right, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today's ride. I don't think I'll be filming every lunchtime ride that I do during this time period. I don't want it to become an SSDD experience. But as long as I get something going on, I'll try to film when I can. We'll see. So if you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please think about subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell, which is out here somewhere. And in the comments section, feel free to let me know how you're getting by. What are you doing differently now? Like, how has your routine changed? What are you doing to maintain sanity? Because maintaining sanity is a very important part of getting through this, for sure. So let me know what you're doing. That's all I have for you for now. Until next time, Duffman out. How's the Tesla feel back there? I've never laid in that position.